Today is Tuesday with Taylor.
Oh, thank you, girls. Good morning, Coons Coyotes. What a fantastic Tuesday. A little cloudy outside this morning, but no rain. In fact, just like yesterday, dark, low clouds early, afternoon sun and heat. Carissa, time to get up.
Mark Twain said, everybody talks about the weather, no one does anything about it. And it's the most common denominator. I mean, everyone's affected by the weather. You know, and if the weather didn't change, 9 out of 10 people couldn't start a conversation. You know, born and raised Paterson, New Jersey, big Italian family, grew up Catholic, grew up a New York Giants and New York Yankees fan. Those were just things that were decided for you, you know.
So it's 1969 and we're on the moon, okay? And I'm 2 years old, and at my house in Paterson, New Jersey, I'm trying to call the astronaut. So there they are walking on the moon, and then there's little Billy Taylor. And here's what the cut line reads. He's only 2 years old in the age of technology. So little Billy Taylor took for granted that he could phone the astronauts from his Crosby Avenue home after they landed on the moon. Not this trip, Billy. I always thought that'd be the title of my unauthorized biography.
I'm 19, and so I said, okay, 1986, and I'm in Lake Charles, Louisiana, finish up college, and that's when I heard about the weekend weather job. I said, okay, I'll apply. I could do weekend weather. And I was finishing up college at the time, and I got the job while I was finishing up college.
Good morning, I'm Bill Taylor.
And I'm Carrie Johnson. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday morning. It's April 20th.
When I moved south, I really saw an interest in weather like never before, because weather in the south is a lot different than weather in the north. I mean, yeah, they get storms and things up there too, of course, but in the south, it's a lot more life-threatening, a lot quicker.
Every year you're dealing with volatile weather. Every year a threat of a hurricane. Every year a threat of tornadoes. Every year hailstorms. So it just becomes part of your life so much more that it consumes you a lot more. And I really started getting interested. I was like, how does it work? Why does it happen? And that's when it was just this insatiable appetite grew, and I wanted to understand it.
I found the KENS debut.
All right, let's get a close-up. Welcome. I mean, this is such a good-looking young man here.
Exactly.
Bill Taylor. Yes, absolutely. Bill Taylor, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much.
You're the newest member of our KENS staff.
Here's the funny part. A lot of people confuse me for Joe and Joe for Bill. I mean, in public all the time. Church, HEB. We came here to KENS within 2 months of each other, literally. I mean, I got here in December of '96, and he got here February of '97. And so we've both been here within 2 months of each other for 17 years. I really can't go much farther without talking about the rock and the glue that holds this family together, and it's my wife. Jamie is a saint. Jamie's an unbelievable gift from heaven. She's incredible. We met in a hair salon. So that's November 27th, 1994. And so, yeah, we're coming up on 20 years this November. Carissa's got her intelligence. Kendall's got her sweetness, you know, her real good sweetness. Peyton, we haven't figured out, I'll be honest with you. Peyton's the wild card, man. She's something else. She's crazy, that girl. So, yeah, it's just, see how sweet you get soft when you have all these girls in your life.
8 years ago, Carissa, my oldest, was in first grade, and at her elementary school, I started doing the weather on the announcements. And it started as just like doing the forecast, and then it evolved. I started answering questions, and then I started telling jokes from the students. So now, it's all of that. Kaylin wants to know, Why are lower elevations hotter and higher elevations colder? Good question, Kaylin. So we go to our magic board. The kids really respond to the questions, and then of course the jokes, and are you gonna use my question? You're gonna tell my joke? And I get a lot more jokes than weather questions. I usually have to say, guys, I need some more weather questions. What did the paper say to the scissors while they were waiting in line? What did the paper say to the scissors when they were waiting in line? Hey, no cutting. Hey, no cutting. That's good stuff. Have a fantastic Tuesday. I love you. God bless you. Hi, Peyton.
I never want that stereotype to be true of me, which is we're unapproachable, we don't talk to people, I'm not gonna just, I don't have time, or I don't talk to you. No, if I feel if I'm gonna be at HEB or Walmart or somewhere like that, then I'm gonna talk to you. I mean, we're gonna, meet and probably talk about the weather.
This is when lightning hit my driveway.
This is where it hit. Bam.
The charge ran up the rebar of the driveway and blew out a bunch of appliances inside. All the computers and televisions were fine on our surge protectors, but then every house on this block, house alarms were going off. It was mayhem. I mean, Peyton was only a year and a half years old, so from then on, she's terrified of weather. And that's the core event that really set it in motion.
It's been an evolutionary process in a sense of what I've learned and how I apply it, and it still continues. I mean, I'm not as good as I want to be. I really am not. I want to get better. I mean, I'm going to hopefully, do it until my last breath. I mean, if the good Lord wills it, I'll do my last weathercast right over there, here in San Antonio. I mean, I love it here. I don't want to be anywhere else. I really don't.
KENS 5 Eyewitness News. Weather coverage you can count on.